Hey, I'm Christian. I'm 18 years old and I live in Tamworth. And, well, this is my story. So, one night I was skating with a bunch of mates, was wearing a helmet, and was the unfortunate one to come off and stack it. And I ended up in hospital that night with the doctors telling everyone that was around me to prepare for the worst. From the time that I was in hospital, I was in an induced coma for the first 2 weeks, and then some surgery was performed. I remember waking up without the front part of my skull in. The doctors then later told me that they took that out to relieve the pressure from my brain swelling. Otherwise I would have died. That was a very traumatic experience, and not just only for me, for everybody around me, for my mum and my dad, people in the church, everyone praying for me. There was lots of sadness, lots of hurt happening, lots of emotions going everywhere. Life directly after the accident, I was in hospital for 3 months. With a 1 month interval in rehabilitation in Sydney. That was a challenge for both myself and everyone around me. Knowing that I was getting better, trusting God that He was healing me. Being in hospital for this time in this condition was for me just becoming totally reliant on God, that He would provide and He would see me through this in the best outcome possible, with the best outcome possible and the best plan in mind for me. One thing when I was discharged from rehab is I had to wear a helmet, this white helmet, that, because I didn't have a skull in, right, that would protect me, right. And so I was pretty keen. I rocked up. I could do this awesome trick where I could actually wobble what I had there, or what I didn't have. I didn't have the skull, so I could wobble my brain, or the fluid around my brain. It was a pretty cool party trick. So there have been some noticeable changes. Physically, I have a pretty exotic scar across the top of my head. Vision loss, I have significant vision loss. All of my left eye is gone and half my right eye. What I do with my time now is participate in the Cert 4 in ministry through church, and I love that. I love that, getting so devoted into God's Word, studying it wholeheartedly, interning with the best people that I can think of, having an awesome godly environment day in and day out. It's awesome. Spiritually, since my accident, I've just become committed to God's given purpose for me, with faith-filled optimism, and I just can't wait to see what He's going to do with me next.